A simple sentence. What has one independent clause? Punctuation note. No comma separate two compound elements. Subject, verb, direct object, indirect object, subjective complement, etc. in a simple sentence. Examples. Daniel reads novels. Victor reads novels in newspaper. Compound direct object. Mary and Lucio enjoys novels. Compound verb. Now, a compound sentence has two independent clauses joined by letter A, according conjunction for and, nor, but, or yet, and so. Letter B, a conjunctive adverb, e.g., however, therefore, or C, a semicolon along. Examples. Daniel reads novels, but Alfonso reads comics. Daniel reads novels, however, Alfonso reads comics. Daniel reads novels, his friends read comics. Punctuation pattern. To match A, B, and C above are independent clause, coordination conjunctions, independent clause. Letter B, independent clause, conjunctive adverb, independent clause. Letter C, independent clause, in independent clause. Complex sentence. A complex sentence has one dependent clause, headed by a subordination conjunctions or relative pronoun joined to an independent clause. For example, examples. Although Daniel reads newspaper, Victor reads novels. Victor reads novels, although Daniel reads newspaper. Victor Alfonso, who reads novels, rarely reads comics. And people who read comics rarely reads comics. Punctuation pattern. So match A, B, C, and D above. Letter A, dependent clause, independent clause. Letter B, independent clause, dependent clause. Letter C, independent, non-essential, dependent clause, and clause. And letter D, independent, essential, dependent clause, and clause. Now, compound complex sentence has two independent clauses joined to one or more dependent clauses. For example, while Daniel reads novels, Victor reads comics, but Mario reads only magazines. Daniel reads novels, but Victor reads comics because books are too difficult. Victor, who reads comics, rarely reads novels. However, Daniel enjoys novels. People who read comics rarely read novels. They often find books difficult. Punctuation patterns. Follow the rules given above for compound and complex sentence. A compound complex sentence is merely a combination of the two.